Traveler? Shh, I'm hunting. Keep your voice down. Don't spook the prey. Don't look so surprised. There are all kinds of prey out in the Snezhnayan wilds. This time, it's a Fey gang. Well, all you need to know is that these aren't Fey you want to mess with. They aren't legitimate organizations like the Fatui, but their roots run just as deep. Here in Snezhnaya, most things considered prey are dangerous to get involved with, but a hunter has to make a living. Rumor has it that some of these gangland folks have connections at the Energy Commission, and they've got a real hoard of Kresnik Crystal. All for smuggling, of course. It won't appear on Project Stuja's ledger, so no officials will investigate, even if it gets stolen. Don't worry. Like I said, Fey gangs aren't legitimate organizations. Once the Crystal has been distributed to freezing villagers, do you really think they'd dare go door to door to take it right back under the Druzhna's nose? And as for me, they can't trace this back to me. Just doing what needs to be done. Besides, it's nothing particularly noble. I'm just one crook robbing another. It's always good to have extra help, but you know what? With your skills, you'll be fine. Good boy. Sit. Are there horns inside? And how about claws? So, the gang's heavyweights are present and they're armed. How many horns are we talking? More than 10? Still can't count to 10, huh? Looks like I'll have to go and check for myself. I'm confident I can figure out their exact numbers, but I'll need to get closer. Traveler, stay hidden nearby with Tugarin for now, and wait for my signal. Excuse me. I wasn't aware that someone lived here.
Where'd you come from, kid? What do you want?
I'm just a hunter. I've been hunting nearby and used up all my fire water, so I need to find somewhere to warm up.
Save it, kid. You better scram, or there'll be trouble.
All right. 2 outside the door, 3 inside. No need to worry about runners after all.
The heck do you mean by that?
Like I said, I'm hunting.
There's the gunshot. It's go time.
Not a single piece in here. What were they guarding this cabin for, then? A key and a card? What do you think they're for? Hold on to the card for now. As for the key, it's probably for that door over there. Makes sense if you think about it. Hoarding Crystal is dicey business right now, so they'd want to keep their stash well hidden. Sure. Assuming this key unlocks the door. There's nothing here. Did we just get unlucky this time? This ice. No, this ice is fresh. Probably put here to keep people out. Guess we'll have to go deeper if we want to find our Crystal. 2 safeguards in a row. Must be quite the hoard. No problem. It hasn't formed for long, so this should be a cinch.
Stay back!
Wait, what? How are there gang members here too? Not just yet. Not until we know what's going on. Looks like there are 2 groups over there. I'll need to use my scope to see clearly.
I said stay back! All of you! I've got the detonator in my hand!
Hey, cool it. I told you. Turn around and walk away now, and we won't cause you any trouble.
Not a chance! Anyone who finds treasure out in the wild gets a share of it. Old Sire's rules. The Ismailov family will get their fair share for Old Sire's sake, but the rest, we've earned it! You think you could just show up here and expect us to walk away empty-handed? That's not what the rules say!
They're arguing over how to split the loot?
Oh, you think you've hit the jackpot, huh? All you've managed to do is block the way in. Bet you tried to get in, but failed, didn't you? You ain't getting nothing!
So what? We found this place first. There's gotta be a finder's fee for that, at least. Old Sire!
Old Sire is dead. Or were you hoping Zmi would pick up where he left off? Huh? You didn't think so. Now beat it!
What about Lady Voronina? You saying you're not scared of her either?
Oh, you!
Look, the only reason any of us are able to get by in this ash heap they call Snezhnaya is because of Old Sire. He put the rules in place for a reason, and no one gets to break them. Times have been tough for everyone. I get that. But if you break the rules, you can bet your life that Lady Voronina will be hearing about it.
All right, so we're doing this the hard way.
Don't you dare! Try anything, and we'll all be chewing rocks for the rest of our days!
Stop! You really want to die here?
We're all playing the same game, so don't take me for a fool. I know you left some men behind to seal the cave entrance from the outside when you came in. The boys on lookout told me. You never meant to let us get out alive. If it wasn't for these explosives, you'd have offed us already! We weren't the ones who stopped playing nice first. Didn't think you'd go this far for these antiques. But it looks like they'll sell for a lot more than I thought. And we want our share!
Antiques? Sell them? You short-sighted fools. You're the reason we're always getting trampled underfoot.
Oh, save it! You gonna make a deal or not?
Looks like we've run into another bunch of crooks robbing crooks. Valuable antiques, apparently. Fey gangs are known to smuggle that kind of stuff. We can't just hand antiques out to the villagers directly, though. We'll have to find a way to trade them in for Mora. But that, I can work with. The only thing that won't work is leaving here empty-handed. Leave this to me.
Cover me!
Drat! Leave him be. We took care of the guys outside. If he wants to call for backup, he'll have to go back to base. That gives us more than enough time to clean this place out. Let's go take a look inside. Antiques was right. None of this is from the present era. I don't know much about these ancient artifacts. If you're curious, I know a guy in the Rokot who's a bit of an expert about this kind of stuff. Maybe I can get him to come take a look later. This thing clearly isn't going anywhere. Let's start with whatever we can carry. But with this barrier blocking the way, we can't get any further inside.
Shadow Realm barrier device detected. With the right access card, it may be possible to unlock it.
An access card? Wait, that card we found earlier. Try it. With any luck, this might be what it's for. Everything else aside, at least the way's open. Still, if they knew they'd need this to clear the way, why leave it with the lookout outside? And then seal the cave entrance? Clearly this card is very important to them. They couldn't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands. But they also had to make sure it was safe before using it. I just wonder why they'd exercise this much caution over a bunch of antiques. Guess we'll just have to head inside and take a look. We can study this card and that pedestal later when we have the time. What is it? It's clearly not from this era either. Is this one of the antiques they were talking about? Nothing else around here looks that valuable. You think we can sell this? We gotta make this hunt worth it somehow. Wait, that device. I remember now. Not long ago, a Fey gang was going around buying up blueprints from the Bielitsar's time. I thought they might be worth some cash, so I swiped one to take a look. Pretty sure the drawing on the blueprint was this exact device. Not sure. All I remember is that we need to connect these pipes to get it running. Getting rid of the ice freezing the pipes should do the trick. Since the Fey gangs value this device so much, we might as well give it a try and see what it actually does. It's so warm. Some sort of furnace, maybe?
Huh. Looks like the intel was good. A prototype Kresnik's torch. Tech from that age is what the big boss needs for the plan.
Tagarin, don't move.
Smart choice if you ask me. See what I'm holding? I grabbed that numbskull's detonator during the commotion back there. Made a couple of modifications to it too. Now, the moment I let this thing go, it's gonna blow!
So you came right back here without calling for backup? That wasn't such a smart choice.
Shut it! My men were wiped out, and I lost the access card. After all the manpower we put into obtaining it, if I go back now, the boss will have my head on the spot! I'm not leaving without that card! That and this equipment are crucial to the boss, so hand it over! Don't tell me you're after this technology too. Oh, I get it. Some other group sent you, huh? Who was it? The Energy Commission or Luchkin?
You're overcomplicating this. I have nothing to do with either of them.
Don't play games with me. After the old man died, the High Table decided we'd outlived our usefulness. Nowadays, we risk our necks digging stuff up in the Shadow Realm. And then what? It all ends up in the pockets of those big shots. Hey, I told you, tell your dog to get down and stay put!
Tagarin, down.
What the?
Down means to prepare to attack. Sit is staying put.
Who sent you? Who are you with?
No one. I'm just a hunter. So it's a prototype Kresnik's torch? Well, if it looks like a furnace, and it gives off light and heat like a furnace, let's just use it as a furnace. It really is unique. I've seen a lot of crystal-powered furnaces, and this one is stronger than any of them. It can warm up this whole area. This place makes a perfect shelter. I'll bring all the villagers at risk of freezing over here. Much easier than handing out crystal. This looked touch and go for a while, but in the end, it was a successful hunt. Oh, I'm sure that if we kept following the trail, we could end up accomplishing something pretty monumental. But I'm also sure that would involve pointing my gun at more people along the way. And honestly, that's not what I'm about. Question for you. What do you think is the difference between a hunter and an adventurer? With the sprawling wilderness before them, a hunter turns back after catching their prey. But an adventurer always goes that extra step further. So, I'll let you hold on to that access card and any weapon parts we find here. You're the most famous member of the Adventurers Guild after all. Monumental events always seem to find you, don't they? Of course, I know that. Anyway, let's bring the villagers over. Turns out there's another exit here. I only noticed it when we were escorting the villagers over. Might be useful when you're in a hurry. We did good today. Thanks for all your help. Pleasantries aside, here's your payment, so please take it. If you ever need a hand in the future, I'll be ready to do my part. This pedestal looks interesting. I'm curious to know what it's used for.
Well, for starters, I can definitely confirm that it's Shadow Realm technology. Hey there, I'm Trapeznikov, a friend of Alosha's.
Remember when I said I was gonna bring someone I know from the Rokot? This is the guy. He's a real expert on Shadow Realm tech. So anyway, the pedestal. Any idea what it does?
Looks to me like some sort of device for browsing information, but you need the right access to unlock it.
Establishing user permissions. Activated.
Looks like we can use this pedestal to look up information on those technological creations.
Great. Mystery solved, I guess.
This access card of yours is really quite something, Traveler. It activated this pedestal, opens barriers. I expect we'll need to unlock the relevant clearance first, though. I bet it involves the symbols on the card in some way. You want me to teach you? I'm afraid my knowledge is rudimentary at best, but I'll do my best to answer any questions you have.
Hey! If it isn't Alosha!
Traveler. Paimon. It's been a while. How are you feeling, Paimon?
Don't worry, Paimon's all better now. What are you doing out here?
I want to fix up this abandoned station. If we can restore this station so it's back up and running again, everyone who lives around here will benefit greatly. Unfortunately, our government's too busy executing some grander plan to notice this little spot. So, it's up to citizens like me to step up. But that's fine by me. It's one way I can stand up for what the Rokot believes in without having to reach for my gun.
Yeah! The two of us have done this sort of thing plenty of times.
Alright, but I can't let you help us for nothing. I'll make sure you're paid fairly. I'd like to fix this station's heat source first, but I had the technicians from the Rokot check it out. They said this kind of furnace needs a certain power core. Without that, it won't start.
A power core? Where are we supposed to find one of those?
No idea yet. All I know is it's something to do with the Shadow Realm tech excavated during the Bielizar's time. Good point. We did run into quite a few gang members back when we discovered those underground ruins. I remember them saying that the gangs are secretly excavating various Shadow Realm relics. They could well have what we're looking for. I heard from a friend at the Rokot that there's a gang active near here. But if we start investigating just on a hunch, who knows when we'll find what we need. Things have been pretty busy at the Rokot lately, too. Looks like we'll have to put the repair work at this station on hold for now. We'll come back to it when we have the chance.
Don't worry, Alosha. You handle things with the Rokot first. We'll investigate those gang members.
Guess I'll need to raise your pay. I appreciate the help. Let's meet back here once you find that power core.
Alosha! Good to see you again! We got this interesting-looking crystal from the Fae gang. Take a look! Is this what we're looking for?
Great work, you guys. Give me a second to inspect it.
Oh, here we go! It's fixed! Oh, this heater is amazing! Paimon feels nice and warm already.
Thanks to you two, this step of the renovations is finally complete. Please accept this in return.
So, is there anything else you need help with?
I said I was gonna pick out a few cute puppies to act as guard dogs here, but I can handle that. No need to bother you with it. Once all the repair work is complete, this station should make a great little gathering spot. So be sure to drop by if you have the time. This furnace is proving more useful than I expected.
Yeah, it was a little unstable at first, but Kresnik crystal burns much more efficiently with this design. And thanks to all the maintenance work you two have been doing, the output has finally stabilized. Crystal is still in short supply, but if we pull together the limited stock we have, there's actually more than enough.
Looks like we won't have to worry about anyone freezing in the near future. By the way, have any gang members come around lately?
No, actually.
Must have been some overeager grunt acting on his own initiative then. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
I think it's time to celebrate. Shall I call everyone over so they can meet the heroic young man who established this shelter?
Now's not the time for jokes like that. We're sticking to the story, okay? You establish this shelter, and you let them here.
All right, fine.
Because I'm a member of the Rokat. Keeping a low profile is a matter of principle.
Interesting. So there's a hidden room inside these ruins. Based on my recent observations, all the artifacts here date back to the Bialitsar's era. Rumor has it that during his reign, he tasked a mysterious organization with excavating technological artifacts from the Shadow Realm and putting them to use. I didn't think we'd find so many here. These ruins must have been connected to the excavation work.
See? I told you bringing him here would be a huge help. He's a real expert in this field.
I don't know about expert, but I've always been fascinated by this kind of stuff. Anyway, Traveler, as long as you keep unlocking permissions, we should be able to get our hands on all the tech here.
Cool. That's a lot of stuff. Nothing compatible with my rifle, though, by the looks of it. Shame.
We've now secured all the ancient relics within these ruins. Thanks for all your hard work, Traveler. This gives me a lot of valuable research material.
What do you think, Traveler? How's your gun handling now with all the new bells and whistles? To be honest, the add-ons aren't what make the difference. The key with guns is practice. Enough hits on target, and it eventually becomes second nature. If you ever get the chance, you should come hunting with me. I learned all my gunslinging skills out in the wild.
No way! Did you say a ghost? It's true, I swear. Everyone's talking about it. The moment it strikes midnight, eerie music echoes from the theater. Someone even saw the ghost shadow dancing on the wall. You're sure someone didn't just make that up to scare people? Yes, I heard it last night. The sound was so eerie. I don't even know how to describe it. What was that? Who's there? traveler.
Odette?
Yes? What were you expecting? A ghost? I have. The eerie music and the dancing ghost. Here. This is the true form of said ghost. It's a music box. It was a birthday gift from my mother when I was little. It used to play beautiful melodies, but its internal mechanisms have deteriorated over time. And now... It sounds terrible, doesn't it? It'll take some time to fix, but my daytime schedule tends to be quite packed, and I don't have the right tools at home. So I had to sneak off to my private lounge in the middle of the night. Yes, this area belongs to me. Doesn't it look the part? It's fine. To be quite honest, neither of us should be here at this time. But I must say, you're pretty brave. Most would have fled the moment they heard the music or saw a ghost. Always eager to help. That's what they say about you. I guess they were right. I appreciate the offer, but I want to fix it myself. But if you could help me collect some relevant materials and keep it a secret from me, I'd really appreciate that. Also, it seems the decor in my lounge doesn't match your expectations. If you want to redecorate it to your liking, you're most welcome. Think of it as a reward for keeping my secret. Did you not want one? Vodyanitsa said fans would do anything for a peek behind the scenes. Oh, that said, could you hold off until the music box is fixed? Your redecoration project, I mean. It scares people away. Makes it much more peaceful around here.
Ooh! See that poster over there? Looks like the Koralievsky troupe is putting on a new ballet! Black Snow Swan? That's an interesting name. Aren't snow swans usually white? Looks like the person playing the lead is...
Please come to your senses, Miss Odette. There's no way you can get all this done in time.
That's Vodyanitsa's voice, isn't it? Sounds like it came from over there.
The premiere is only 2 weeks away. Why are you still taking on Fatui missions? What about the rehearsals or the meet and greets here at the theater? I doubt either of those will take up the whole day. And even if they do, there's still time at night. You mean when you're supposed to be eating dinner or sleeping? Which one are you planning to skip this time? Neither. I made this decision based on objective knowledge of my own abilities, not...
Sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop. It's just, things sounded a little heated over here, so we came to check.
Traveler and Paimon. Perfect timing. Help me talk some sense into Odette, please. Nothing. Right. Just our prima ballerina running herself into the ground again. You saw the poster outside, right? Odette's starring in the Black Snow Swan in 2 weeks. And let me tell you, this ballet is a real test of a dancer's technical skill and their emotional understanding of the character. But just as rehearsal time's getting tight, Odette's gone and accepted a monster-slaying mission from the Fatui. Who knows how long that's gonna take? It's not like monster hunting is a walk in the park either. What if this causes problems during the final performance, and people start sending complaints to the theater?
Huh. Could you explain the situation to the Fatui, maybe? Just say you didn't know how tight the rehearsal schedule was gonna get.
You misunderstand. I applied to work with the Fatui with full knowledge of said schedule.
Huh? Why would you do that?
All that matters is that I'm confident I can do both. Forget it. You win. But if someone comes looking for you and you're nowhere to be found, I'm not covering for you this time.
Yeah, we know you're just looking out for her, Vodianitsa, but it seems like she's got her heart set on doing both.
I knew it was a lost cause. Just do me a favor and at least let someone else help manage your schedule, okay, Odette? I can do that on my... What was that? Fine. Very well.
That was quick!
Well, back when we were trapped in the theater, the Traveler proved to be someone we can trust. Besides, she's dealt with many harbingers and is familiar with how the Fatui operate. I'm sure she's up to the task. You picked the Traveler when I'm standing right here? We've known each other for way longer! That's true. And whether it's through the theater or the Rokot, you know I'm always happy to work with you. But if I left this up to you, you'd set aside too much time for rest, or drag me out to go shopping and buy snacks. Well, that's because rest is a necessity. To you, everything is a necessity. Well, there are too many fun things worth trying in this world. I'm not just gonna let them pass me by. Are there? I never noticed. Of course not. You never let your eyes stray from what's right in front of you. It's only natural for one's eyes to stare straight ahead. And that is why friends are so important. Each friend is like an extra pair of eyes. So, she's all yours, Traveler and Paimon. I trust your vision. Good. Then, since you've agreed to put the Traveler in charge of your schedule, you better listen to her and follow it, Odette. Okay, I promise. That's more like it. All right, it's all up to you then. The schedule planner is over there, so fill it out whenever you're ready. Remember, the premiere for the Black Snow Swan is in 2 weeks. The Fatui mission assessment is in 1 week, so do factor that in as well.
Okay, leave it to us! Wait a second. Does this make us your managers for the next 2 weeks?
I suppose. Here's to the start of a successful working relationship, then. We're early, so feel free to rest for now. Would you like some water?
Thanks! Oh, wait a minute. We're your managers. That should be our line.
Don't worry about it.
Wow. Seems like the venue went all out for this meet and greet. Is attendance usually pretty high?
Yes. Events like this serve both as a warm-up for the performance and promotion for the dancers. So the theater takes them quite seriously. If this were an open house or a discussion, we'd need to interact face-to-face with the audience. But for an autograph session like today, we only need to sign posters and commemorative albums.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So, whenever a fan comes up to you, you give him your brightest smile and say, "Thanks for always supporting me."
Smiling isn't necessary, and neither is a thank you. I don't know if you've managed other celebrities before, but I generally don't use exclamation marks either.
Oh, well, you do things your own way. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, just like the black snow swan.
Morning, Miss Odette.
Morning. I'll be right there. Good morning, Traveler. Paimon. Rehearsal is about to start. You can sit on the floor and watch if you want. Dance rehearsals involve lots of repetitive practice, though, so it might not be that entertaining. Feel free to leave if you get bored.
Okay, don't worry about us. We'll play it by ear.
All right, then I'll head in.
Wow! She got into the zone the minute she walked through that door. Her whole aura seems different. Yeah, let's head in. Hopefully, the rehearsal goes smoothly.
The Traveler scheduled a day off for me today. She probably wants me to relax. I don't think there's time to spare for that. I'd rather just keep pushing. But I promised Vodyanica and the Traveler I'd stick to the schedule. So, I should keep my word. A glass of lemonade and a serving of snowball blooms atop snowfields, please. Thank you. I suppose a little rest never hurt anyone. All right, we're here.
So, you just need to clear out the monsters around here, right?
All of them across this entire area, actually. We can do a little at a time, though. Step by step, just like dancing.
Oh, got it. Guess if it's who he does do good deeds sometimes, huh?
Of course. That's only natural.
Yes, you're right. Keeping monsters from invading this area is a good thing for sure.
Well, let's get moving, shall we?
Nothing on the schedule for today, but Paimon wonders if Odette's actually getting any rest. She seems like the type to push herself way too hard. Why don't we stop in on her usual stomping grounds? See if we can check in on her. Okay, so she's not at the theater. She isn't here either. No sign of any monsters, at least. Doesn't look like she came to Podvorier restaurant to eat either. Well, we basically look everywhere. If we didn't miss her somehow, she's probably resting at home. Guess we can finally relax. Ah! It's Odette! What a coincidence! We didn't expect to see you here.
Did you need something from me?
No, we just wanted to say hi. Oh, why do you look so nervous? That's a lot of boxes. Were you just out shopping? Odette?
These are mystery boxes. Each one has a music box inside. I'm trying to get the secret edition.
So that's why you bought so many. Well, did you get the one you wanted?
Not yet. I still have one left to open. A duplicate. I've gotten this one 5 times now. I'll go buy 10 more.
Hold on. Let's be reasonable about this, okay?
Starting with 10 is perfectly reasonable.
Paimon's not trying to stop you. It's just... you've already bought so many. Are you sure this isn't your stubbornness talking? You want the secret edition that much?
Yes. Because I'm the reason my mother broke her favorite music box. I fell during dance practice one day, and she dropped it while helping me up. It was an antique, so it's hard to find others like it, and repairing it isn't easy. But the newly released secret edition from these mystery boxes looks just like it.
Oh.
Thank you. Still some left. I need to hurry to the next location.
Hold on.
Lady Marionette.
Scrambling to complete the mission before the deadline, are we? This is quite unlike you, Odette. I'm the Harbinger in charge of evaluating the status of this mission. As for my assessment, I imagine you know where this is going.
I apologize, Lady Marionette.
Apology accepted. I understand your circumstances quite well. I saw the poster for the Black Snow Swan. The performance is in a week. You must be putting a lot of time and energy into rehearsal. Everyone has their limits, Odette. It's important to think those things through before accepting a mission. Are we clear?
Yes. I apologize, Lady Marionette.
All right. You've already apologized once, and I'm not here to lecture you. In any case, I'm sure your efforts will bear fruit nonetheless. I've heard what people have been saying. They praise your artistry, recognize your courage in constantly challenging yourself, and firmly believe that you will once again deliver outstanding work. In truth, I'm also looking forward to your performance. But it's important not to let work fall by the wayside. Yes?
Yes.
Well, then I have nothing more to say. Just be more cognizant next time.
Yes, Lady Marionette. Please, take care.
Odette. That reminds me.
Yes?
Good luck with the performance. Arlecchino and I will both be in attendance.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It is my great pleasure to have you here for Theater Open Day. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the prima ballerina of the Korylevsky troupe, Odette.
Hello.
Whoa, she's not smiling, even at a time like this.
But you see, that's where Miss Odette's charm lies.
Thank you for that warm reception. Now then, straight to business. Let's talk about the upcoming ballet I'm sure we're all eagerly anticipating, The Black Snow Swan. It is, as you may know, an adaptation of a literary classic. Through the story of an extraordinary black snow swan, the ballet explores the relationship between the individual and the collective, as well as the eternal question of fate. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you, Miss Odette, on behalf of our audience, what are your thoughts on this work?
It's a fantastic work. Interpreting it as a ballet has proved difficult, but it's worth it.
A most concise insight, Miss Odette. I'm sure everyone's curious about the effort that lies behind this seemingly understated conclusion. Could you share a bit more?
Everyone in the company gives their all to each performance. I'm no more hardworking than them. But the Black Snow Swan does hold a special meaning to me personally, so I will make sure to do my very best.
Oh, splendid! We'll leave the remaining time for questions from the audience. The lady in blue, over there. Your question, please?
I heard you added a lot of difficult steps to the choreography, and even intend to challenge the record for the most consecutive fouettes performed on stage. Is that true?
It is. I believe it's well within my current capabilities.
What Snezhnaya needs is revitalization. Instead of promoting these performances, shouldn't celebrities lead by example and do some actual work instead?
Huh? What kind of question is that? Is he trying to pick a fight?
As a prima ballerina, I respect our artistic traditions, and I use ballet to express my love and care for our land. I also hope those who watch my performances can find the strength to defy fate through art. That includes you, sir.
Miss Odette, what are the key characteristics of the Black Snow Swan to you?
Solitude, nobility. Even at the cost of her own life, she refuses to bow down to fate.
Thank you, Miss Odette. Are there any other questions from the audience?
Miss Odette, how many hours a day do you spend training? And what does that entail? Miss Odette, what kind of music do you listen to during dance practice?
Something wrong, Odette? Paimon thought your answers were great. Your fans are so passionate.
It was tiring, but seeing how excited and passionate they all were, even after the event ended, I'm even more determined to make this performance a good one.
Well, we believe in you. We're done for the day, so you should head back early and get some rest.
No need. I'm going to head to the studio to do some extra practice. I'll leave once I'm tired. In this instance, I do believe that talent knows best.
Is this how I'm supposed to spin? It hurts my toes. Is that normal?
Yes.
Okay, so is being dizzy normal too? I don't even get dizzy when I spin around in the water.
You're just a beginner, so yes.
Wait, how do you bear with the dizziness while you dance then? You spin much harder than this.
What you need to do is pick a spot to focus on, then quickly whip your head around, like this. Now you try.
Like this? Am I doing better?
A little.
You shore folk live far more tiring lives than us water fae.
The solution is to keep practicing. On land, that is. It'll take about a month.
And after that?
You'll have gotten used to it.
Dear Odette, come and build a snowman with me. Or hop on a train, roaming Snezhnaya with glee. It's been ages since you've come to play. I've been singing to the fish all day. Though the stage is far from empty, you know I'm feeling so alone, just watching as the time ticks by. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. No, I do not wish to drag you into the water. I am not some water imp.
You've rehearsed enough. You know your lines by heart.
No. You're supposed to tell me not to be nervous. Then I'm gonna do great.
You're clearly not even nervous. Fine.
Dear old Dad, come and build a snowman with me.
I'm so glad you're performing in this ballet. Your cool elegance perfectly matches how I envision the Black Snow Swan. I'm so excited to see you perform.
I appreciate the support.
Hello, Odette.
Mitya, you didn't have to wait in line. You could have just let my manager know.
Oh, no. I could never. I'm here for the true fan experience. That includes standing in line. It's great to see how passionate everyone is. I managed to get some writing and sketching done in the meantime as well. Never miss an opportunity to multitask, right? Even my colleagues back at the Energy Commission have been talking about the Black Snow Swan. I certainly didn't expect that. Your reach is truly something.
Here you go, all signed.
Ah, many thanks, Odette. Good luck with the performance.
Do you want an autograph too?
I was just following Mitya, but, sure. Why not?
Here.
Ah, quite an elegant signature. Some of my subordinates will be attending your performance. Allow me to pass along their admiration for your talent, and wish you a successful show.
I appreciate the support. There you are. I was wondering where my manager went.
She saw a friend and went to say hi. Nothing bad happened on your end, right, Odette?
Not at all. Today has been quite pleasant.
You're not making it sound all that pleasant.
No, I'm quite pleased. I'm just not the type to plaster on a fake smile to cater to others. Perhaps my attitude gave the wrong impression. I know this job has value and meaning, especially to my fans. I also draw strength from this external validation, but I can't rely on it too much, or I risk ignoring my own voice. Then, I'd be no different than a figurine in a music box, living as the person the crowd expects me to be, rather than myself.
Your principles are something else.
I suppose. Well, did you want me to sign something? Here.
Whoa! What's this?
It was taken a long time ago. I only kept this one copy for myself. It has sentimental value, I suppose.
Wow! It's so pretty! But this picture must mean a lot to you. Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Well, I suppose my managers deserve something special. Just don't go showing it off. Don't mention it. I appreciate the support.
One Podvorya smoked sausage, one Glupov rye bread, 2 Snow Realm okroshkas, 4 Snezhnaya shashliks, and a Rime Current ice cream for each of us, please.
None for me.
Come on, you're still gonna have just salad, even on your day off?
Yes.
Alright, well, just 4 rhyme current ice creams then. Sorry. Are we late?
No, we got here early. Vodyanitsa just ordered a bunch of food.
Sounds like we're in for a treat! Should we start things off with a toast? To Odette, and a successful performance tomorrow.
Break a leg!
Come on, Odette, join in!
You want me to toast myself?
Fine, I'll do it for you. To a great show!
Huh?
Gotta at least set the mood. No need to thank me. Anything for my favorite colleague. So, how is it playing manager these past 2 weeks, you two? Have you been turned off from the industry forever? Oh, well, no surprise there. Who could be unhappy spending time with our dear Odette? So, what made it so great? Let's hear it! Oh, that sounds great! You should be my manager next, Traveler. We can't let all this experience go to waste.
Your schedule is really that packed?
Oh, I can make it packed. Just you watch. The Black Snow Swan performance is today! How are you feeling, Odette?
I feel pretty good. I didn't get injured during training, and I don't feel too tired. Based on the recent rehearsals, I should be able to complete the difficult steps as planned. Maybe even better than expected. It's just... I've been so focused on the dance side of things lately that I've somewhat neglected my work with the Fatui. It's not your fault. I was the one who ignored my limits and took on too many missions. I know it's no use thinking like that now. But apparently, Lady Arlecchino and Lady Marionette are coming to watch the show today. So, I'm a little nervous.
Aw, Paimon understands how you feel. They may be your superiors, but they must be coming because they're genuinely looking forward to the show, right? Forget about work stuff for now. Just put your whole heart into the performance.
You're right. You can head in early if you want. I'll give you the tickets, and you can use the staff entrance and go chat with the others.
Oh? Who's coming?
Besides Lady Arlecchino and Lady Marionette, Vodyanitsa, Alosha, Mitya, and Valeri are also going to be there. I'm not going to see everyone just yet. I want to quiet my mind in these final moments before the performance and reflect on the story of the Black Snow Swan. I'm confident enough in my flexibility and control, and I can use my technique to show it makes the Black Snow Swan unique. But when it comes to the root cause of her inner transformation, I still feel like there's something I haven't quite figured out. I read it a long time ago, but at the end of the day, the author's words are just a starting point. I need to interpret the character in my own way. Still, thanks to you, I've been able to talk to others and get a better understanding of the audience's vision of the character. That's helped a lot. So, if nothing else, I hope my interpretation will at least meet everyone's expectations. Thanks. I'll see you later then. I'm looking forward to hearing your applause.
How much longer?
3.
You were at 4 a second ago. Why are we back down to 3?
4.
What? I can't do this anymore. Ow! Ow, ow. I bumped my knee.
I noticed her dancing in the snowfield outside of town. She was clearly struggling, and I happened to be free, so I came to give her some guidance.
Miss Odette is right. I really don't dance very well. At this rate, passing the troup's audition is looking like just a pipe dream.
Yes, it'll be very difficult.
But I'll practice hard. I'm gonna practice every step until I know them all by heart.
Don't leave her hanging, Odette! Aren't you gonna say something encouraging?
Every dancer who auditions for the troupe tells themselves the same thing. They all rehearse, they all memorize the movements. But not everyone makes it to the stage. Not because they didn't work hard, but because someone else is the better dancer. And if someone has never danced on stage, nobody wants to hear about all her hard work behind the scenes. That's the cruel reality. Their pasts will be buried under the snow, forgotten by everyone except themselves.
Is that what happened to you?
Once. But I don't like talking about the past. It's pointless.
Still, you made it in the end, right? The snow couldn't keep you buried forever.
Any seed that survives the harsh winter will sprout eventually. By that point, it has lived long and its roots run deep.
Then can you please guide me through the winter? I'll never say the word can't again, even if you're counting to 10.
Promise?
I promise. Thanks, teacher.
I'm not a teacher.
Oh, thanks, prima ballerina.
Only Vodyanitsa likes being called prima.
All right, just Odette then. Either way, you're the best teacher or prima ballerina, mentor, or whatever I could hope for.
She's coming on kind of strong, huh? Odette's looking away.
I was looking at the domovoi.
Yeah, right. Like anyone's gonna buy that excuse. Oh, wait! There really are domovoi!
Oh, those are my friends. When I used to practice by myself, they sometimes came by to cheer me on. One time, when I had a bad fall, they even dressed my wound for me. We made a deal that once I join the troupe, I'll teach them how to dance. But it looks like I still have a long road ahead of me.
You can start teaching them now.
What? But I haven't even mastered the moves myself yet.
You can stick with the basics. Teaching others is a good way to consolidate your own learning. Just teach them the most foundational dance steps. The key is repetition. Keep doing the steps over and over again until your body knows them without you having to think about it.
Ah, Paimon gets it! That's what you meant by roots that run deep, right?
That is correct.
Cool. Got it. Thanks, Odette.
I'll say this up front. This will be a long journey, like trudging through a vast snowfield.
I know, but I have to try to...
Every traveler believes they can conquer the winter, up until the point when they freeze to death on the tundra. So, always keep your eyes on the goal. Go on, practice. You don't have much time left.
Ritova's supposed to be teaching them, but she's been dancing the entire time, too.
You're spending too much time resting and not enough dancing.
You're so strict, Odette. It's kinda intimidating.
Really? I thought I was being a little too soft. Ritova has potential. But for a dancer, talent without opportunity can prove an insurmountable curse. I hope so too. But I suspect that if she ever does make it to the stage, she might come to miss the days she spent dancing with the Fae in the snowfields. That should do it. Let's see. Close your eyes. I've done all I could, but I'm by no means a professional. If there are still flaws in the work, I don't want you to see them. So please, close your eyes.
Odette?
Sorry, I got a little emotional just now. You can open your eyes. I suppose I wasn't expecting to hear such a beautiful melody from it after all this time. All right, if you can keep a secret. I mentioned earlier that this was a birthday present. In truth, it's also the last birthday present I received from my mother. It's complicated. After that birthday, our family started to struggle financially, and life got busier and busier. But most of all, my mother and I gradually drifted apart. She always said that my dancing lacked emotional warmth, but I kept myself closed off and refused to listen to her guidance. Now I realize how childish that was. So, when I found this music box in the attic, it felt like a symbol of happier times. But in a twist of irony, the melody it played was harsh and distorted. Almost like it was reminding me how much I've neglected it and my family all these years. And now, I can't help but wonder, if I can pluck a music box free from the grasp of time, might I be able to restore a relationship I wore away with my own hands? I will. In fact, I plan on doing so tonight. But I should thank you first. While I originally had no intention of relying on help, the repairs only went so smoothly thanks to the materials you provided. Besides, you've decorated this place so very elegantly. It really suits my taste. Just a pity it won't scare off nosy theater goers anymore. I'll be sure to save you a ticket for my future shows.
The voice seems to be coming from this hole. My ears... they're ringing non-stop. Why does this voice sound so familiar? Should I jump down? Who knows what sort of trouble could be waiting? Right. Let me test the waters first. Hello? Come out of there! No response. This sudden silence is even more unsettling. But what exactly is down there? Well, there might be trouble, but there could also be treasure. Might as well take a look. If I encounter any danger, I'll make a quick exit. Just my luck. But looks like there's still a path ahead. Where am I? This is the same singing as before. I should follow the voice. A huge shell? Strange. Did that song just now come from inside? Could it be a fae? Hold on. Speaking of singing fae, could it be Vodyanitsa? Hello? Anyone here? Still no response. Well, if there are mushroom gods in this world, there might as well be seashell fae. I should check it out.
Hello there, traveler. Don't sound so surprised. Who else were you expecting? A lost little Snegoroshka? A Vila who took a wrong turn? A Doma voice stranded in the middle of nowhere? Because my private practice room is so well hidden, obviously. No one stumbles upon this place on purpose. Oh, that. Yeah, I originally planned to channel some water over there and completely seal it off. But I asked a bunch of engineers, and they all said blowing up the cave's rock wall could cause landslides, avalanches, surface cracks, all kinds of bad things. Anyway, it'd be a huge pain. Plus, if the cave's original structure was destroyed, its acoustics would be ruined too, and then I wouldn't even be able to use it for practice. So, I gave up. And anyway, it's just like you said. Not many people would dare to jump down from up there. I'm not answering that question, because you haven't answered mine. Who else were you expecting to see here? One person asks, the other person answers. Then comes the next question. That's how polite conversation should go. A shell fae? You mean the oyster sprites that protect children who fall in the water? The ones from the fairy tales? Fae like that don't exist in Snezhnaya. The only fae associated with pearls are us water nymphs. After all, legend has it that if we cry out of true sorrow, our tears will turn into pearls. Want me to cry for you right now? I could do it. I mean, we know each other so well, and you didn't even recognize my singing voice. That could get me going. Of course not. Otherwise, there'd be nothing but pearls at the bottom of the water now, wouldn't there? I bet pearl necklaces wouldn't be nearly as expensive either. Plus, those pearls wouldn't be the quality kind. They'd be misshapen and have all sorts of impurities. If only there really were oyster sprites, though. I bet if you paid one, you could get all sorts of beautiful pearl jewelry. Oh, right. Take this pill to warm yourself up. You fell into a puddle on your way down, right? I heard your footsteps through the ice the minute you got to the entrance of the cave. You traversed the ice wall only to fall into the water at the last moment. I heard you sputtering from here. Now, I was considering letting you have a few sips of strong liquor to warm you back up. But on second thought, spirits that have been frozen lead to intoxication too quickly. So I thought this pill would be better. It's something hunters use to warm themselves up out in the frigid wilderness. Good. Now we can get back to your question. You wanted to know why I practice in a place like this, right? Well, the answer's simple. Practicing in the city would disturb people. I used to practice in the theater, doing vocal warm-ups, singing a cappella, stuff like that. Letting some fresh air in always puts me in a better mood, so I would usually practice with the window open. And, well, do I even need to say how captivating my singing voice is? Every time I practiced, a huge crowd of listeners would gather down below. and they wouldn't leave until I was done. Honestly, the people were packed as tight as sardines down there. But it's not like I could do anything to help it. That said, there's another reason I don't really practice in the theater anymore. I don't exactly recall when, but one day, this young girl showed up in the crowd of people who had come to listen to me. She turned out to be quite smart. She studied my habits to the point where, at all times, she knew when and where I was going to practice. And sure enough, she'd always be there. People would even pay her to show them where I'd be so they could be sure to grab a spot. She made quite the sum that way. Now and then, she'd even send me a basket of flowers with a thick handwritten letter tucked inside. The letters weren't anything special, mostly the same flattery I've heard 10,000 times. They read a tad awkwardly too, but at least they were sincere. So, I'd often send her a ticket to my latest show in return. I thought it'd make her happy. I like people who chase after what they love with all their might, but still have some smarts to show for it. I think people like that are fun and cute. I would have loved for our fun to continue. She changed. She no longer came to my practice sessions because she liked to hear me sing. She just wanted to make more. Lots and lots of it. Enough that she could put all the relentless celebrity chasing behind her. That much I wouldn't have minded, but... Then I discovered at some point, she started selling every single ticket I sent her for several times the price. I suppose she didn't like my music anymore. The innocent version of her who was just there for the love of my voice was no more. In human terms, she grew up. I no longer found her cute, fun, or interesting. And I certainly didn't want to play with her anymore, so I moved to a different practice location. I won't meet anyone interesting here, of course, but at least I can practice my singing in peace. Although, you braved the journey here now, didn't you? Freezing puddle and all. Don't even go there. It's been giving me such a headache. If the acoustics in this echo chamber were still in good shape, my voice wouldn't have come out nearly so... Precisely. Thanks, Traveler. The problem isn't the main cave structure, but the echo pillars made of prime ice. Perhaps I was practicing too hard, or my pitch was too high. But while I was practicing a few days ago, some of the pillars suddenly cracked. Honestly, all I need are a few simple prime ice pillars to replace the damaged ones, and this chamber will be pretty much back in working order. But alas, I'm terrible at making things like that. Hinting? Goodness, no. I'm shamelessly asking for your help, of course. No, it's like I said. All I heard were footsteps at the entrance. It's not like I lured you here or something. I swear. Anyway, since I have you here, there's no time to waste. Let me tell you which pillars to swap. Actually, just telling won't do. I have a better method. Shh. There we go. See those brightly illuminated prime ice pillars? Those are the broken ones. That goes without saying. Otherwise, I wouldn't be nearly so invested in all this. Anyway, I'm counting on you, Traveler. If you forget which prime ice pillars are broken, just come back and I'll show you again. Oh, I knew I could count on you. It turned out beautiful. The positioning of these prime ice pillars is perfect. Now then, let me test them out. Looks like I can practice in peace for now. Since you helped me fix these prime ice pillars, allow me to sing you a little practice piece. Unnecessary. My voice is all warmed up, so I'll do some a cappella now. I'm practicing here today, and in a few days I'll head over to Ronkova Zoria to do the same. I wonder if Odette and Alosha will be there. Anyway, sit back and relax. Oh, but don't close your eyes, or you might zone out and fall face first into the water. These ice pillars are working great. What should I practice next? Oh, Traveler, you're just in time. Come on, give these ice pillars a try. Nope. Here, take this. It can make the ice pillars ring. Go on. I'd quite like to hear what song you'll play. What do you think? This private practice room of mine is pretty great, right? The song you played just now was quite original, too. If that's your goal, then you've got a long road ahead of you. I suppose I could offer some guidance for a price. Not sure yet. I'll let you know once I think of something fun. Until then, you owe me. Pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to come over and practice whenever you're free. Oh, Dad! You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? You were supposed to ask what sound that was.
I don't need to ask. You're blowing bubbles.
It could have been some other fish.
You're the only one in this shell. You told me that last time.
Get in and blow bubbles with me.
No.
Come on, don't make me drag you.
Here are the mints you asked for last time. Unless the theater suddenly starts making us rehearse underwater, I'm quite happy on dry land, thank you very much.
Odette! Don't leave! Oh, just you wait. If that ever happens, I'm getting a school of fish to blow bubbles in your face so you can't see a thing!
Poor visibility won't stop me from dancing, so do as you please.
Odette! Are you sure we can't provide a few more outfits for the Finch balls? If money's the issue, I can cover it. I have tons of spare clothes in my closet. Worst case scenario, I can grab a few outfits for them to use.
I trust your taste, Miss Vodianitsa, but your clothes are far too valuable. Considering how the game is played, the risk of wear and tear would be...
Oh, I suppose some of them are pretty expensive. But it doesn't matter. They're old clothes. I can't wear them anymore anyway. And if I can't use them to dress at the Finch balls, I'll probably just donate them all when the city's donation collectors come by. Besides, I'm the manager of the station where you're opening shop. And your manager says everything has to look fancy and beautiful, inside and out.
Okay, but let's not forget there's one other important consideration with Finch Ball. Cuteness.
Sure. Fancy, beautiful, and cute it is. You don't mind me putting cute last, do you? They're all equally important.
These furnishings look so familiar. Are those... Finches? question. Where is Basima anyway? Isn't she usually the one running Bing Bang Finchball booths? Why the sudden change? It's kind of throwing Paimon off guard.
Huh. You guys are familiar with Bing Bang Finchball then. And you even know Basima.
Wait, so... Oh, yes, Basima's mentioned you two before. You must be the Traveler and Paimon. Unfortunately, Basima couldn't make it as she's busy working on a new Finchball gameplay mode. I'm just here to help her out.
But all the decor and toys you see here were created under her close personal supervision.
That's right. So everything should look exactly like the Bing Bang Finchball you know.
No point just talking about it. Come try it out for yourself, Traveler. You're so good at this. Looks like you've played a lot of Finchball in your time.
Everything seems to be running properly. I think we're ready to open for business.
Well, anyway, that was a real blast from the past. And the Finches are super cute.
Glad you enjoyed yourselves. Basima tells me that you're the ones who understand her and the Finches best, and that you're just as cute as the Finches.
Huh? Did she really say that? We'll let you be the judge of that. Hey, don't get carried away. Once was enough. Keep that up and Paimon's gonna start shouting, "The Traveler is the cutest!" at the top of her lungs. See how you like it. Oh, honestly? Okay, wait a sec. Paimon will go get you some water.
Here's some water. Drink up.
Wow! You're really on top of things, Vodianitsa! Oh, but then again, you did say you're like the station manager or something?
Pretty much. Although at this stage it's less about managing and more about rebuilding. At the risk of stating the obvious, this station isn't in very good shape. The current state of things makes life difficult for the residents. Not to mention it's a major inconvenience for any trains making a stop here. It's frustrating for everyone involved. So, with all that in mind, I grabbed Odette and Alosha and came here to fix the place up. The good news is, this station isn't completely abandoned. A quick restock for key supplies and some renovations, and it'll be good as new. But as for exactly what it'll look like after the facelift, well, that's up to us. Yeah, Odette and Alosha are pretty busy, so they can't join me very often. You know Odette, she's always on the move. Her feet barely touch the ground all day. Good thing she's a ballet dancer. Her feet are probably used to it. As for Alosha, he's got enough on his plate. But he did pick out a few reliable dogs to help guard the station.
But what about you? Don't you need time to practice your singing? Surely all the rumbling from the trains pulling into the station must be a distraction.
On the contrary, it works perfectly. The rumbling helps to hide my singing voice when I practice. Imagine if the train drivers could hear me. They'd probably forget to start the train. Imagine the huge delays that would cause. You think so? Well, I suppose I could try singing when the train next arrives. How much of a delay do you think I can cause?
No, please don't. It's super important that the trains run on time. We can't go holding everyone up.
Wait, I got so caught up chatting with you guys, I forgot I still need to deal with the Finchball clothing issue. Okay, Maiskaya, it's settled. I'll go back and dig out all the clothes that'll fit our Finchballs, get someone to tailor them, then send them over. Although, is just a change of clothes really enough? I feel like we can go one better. Oh, maybe I can dress the Finchballs up as Odette and Alosha. What fun! I guess we won't even need my old clothes then. I'll buy some new fabric. Maybe even do the tailoring myself. Finally! My private singing room is now ready. I can't thank you enough, Traveler. With this shell as the core, I bet my voice will carry even further. Don't be silly. Why would I want to prevent people from hearing my lovely voice? Besides, lots of little animals and lost travelers follow my singing here to take refuge from the wind and snow. Without my voice to guide the way, how else would they find shelter in such a desolate tundra? True, but they can rest by the cavern, since it gives them cover from the elements anyway. Plenty of adventurers have been here already. They light campfires and pitch tents by the cavern. Then, they sit there reading strange fairy tales to themselves. What were those tales about again? Yes. Something about a lost water imp hiding out in a cave in the middle of the tundra, constantly singing a sorrowful song because she can't go home. Plus the usual cliches, like the water imp imprisoning adventurers, or the bottom of the cave being filled with pearls. No, it was too muffled, so I ran to the bottom of the cavern to listen. Obviously, that particular adventurer thought no one was in the cave, so it's not like he or his friend were trying to be quiet. After that, I ran back to this spot and started actually singing a spooky song, and that sure stopped the chatter real quick. And with the blizzard going on, they couldn't even leave. They had no choice but to listen to me sing all night long. Too bad the shell wasn't fixed back then, or they would have heard me much more clearly. Oh, I'd have stopped them. No one's running into terrible weather on my watch. Of course! They might have even considered themselves lucky to be caught in that blizzard. Not everyone gets to enjoy a private concert from me. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Time to test the shell's amplification effect. Cover your ears, okay? I'm going for maximum volume. A little here, a little there. Tiny bit more here, and... Haha! All done! Well, what do you think? Pretty good, right? Or should I pour a bucket of water over it to make the ice a little sturdier? You know what? Never mind. We don't want anyone to slip and smack their head into a solid ice snowman.
As much as Paimon would like to see that, it wouldn't be very nice to put someone in that situation.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it kinda sounds like fun. But, no. That's not how we want Bing Bang Finchball to make a name for itself.
Traveler? Is it just Paimon, or... Was she seriously considering that for a moment?
There, done. Now for the finishing touches. Just a few decorations. Alrighty! Hello, world! Snow Vodyanica! From now on, when I'm not around, I'll be counting on her to watch the stall and attract customers. I told Odette and Alosha about it too. They each built their own snowmen. I actually wanted to hide a phonograph or something similar in the snowman, to give it the ability to sing and talk non-stop. But I looked everywhere, and none of the sound equipment on the market is built to run in the snow for that long. And I don't know anyone who's good at modding that kind of equipment either. So I guess that idea's a bust.
Wait! You need someone who's good at tinkering with technology, right? We know loads of people that could help. Sandrone, Aino, Inepa, Shilonen, Fremine, Shanyun. And that's without even counting the people at the Fontaine Research Institute. Sandrone? Do they mean the Fatui Harbinger? Huh. Whatever. It's none of my business. The mighty traveler never fails to find a way. You sure are well connected. I'll take you up on that offer. When you have the time, maybe you could invite those tech-savvy friends of yours to Snezhnaya. Oh, except Lady Marionette, of course. I wouldn't want to bother her. I can cover room and board, etc., as they can help me build a cold-resistant phonograph. I might even build a whole bunch of snowmen right outside the theater. And then I'll stuff a phonograph inside every single one. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they'll play my songs. And on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, they can play the musical dead dances too. Nope. On Sundays, they'll play the sound of the audience applauding our performances. Cool. This is gonna be great. I won't tell Odette for now, though. It'll be a nice surprise for her when the time comes. Anyway, I also made some decorations for Odette and Alocia's snowmen. I promised to deliver them today. They should be here by now. Come on, Traveler. Let's head over.
I don't need any decorations.
Yes, you do. They'll look good on you.
I'm sure they would, but I don't need them.
Fine. Maybe you don't, but your snowman does. How about we go ask the snowman? This is your fault, Odette. You scared her speechless.
If she answered, we'd be the ones getting scared speechless.
Oh, just hang them up already. Then your snowman can supervise Ritova for you.
If her practice requires constant supervision, then it's pointless.
Well then, your snowman can keep her company. She'll like it, trust me.
All right.
See? It looks amazing! This way, Ritova will definitely be much more motivated during practice. Wait, the decoration's on already? When did that happen? I'll make something for Ritova in a few days, too. Consider it, yeah, a reward for practicing so hard.
For her, practice itself is the best reward. But I suppose it can't hurt. I'll pass it on to her when it's ready.
Or you could make it yourself?
I'm making a separate one, so there's no conflict. It's time. I need to give Ritova some pointers now. If you want to watch, you can tag along.
We still have to go over to Alocia's, so we'll go on ahead. Tell Ritova that if she ever wants, I can sneak her into the theater so she can familiarize herself with the stage.
Getting on the stage before she's ready would only get to her head. For now, more practice in the snow is all she needs.
Alocia! He's not here. Though, to be fair, he did warn me. Yesterday, he told me he had some urgent business to take care of today, so he might not make it. Well, it was worth a try. He's probably out hunting again. Hard guy to pin down. I guess I'll go ahead and put the decorations up. Lumina! So wonderful to have you with us. Could you help me find Alocia later? Whoa! Lumina's a natural! Yeah, she's had a lot of practice. Paimon gets the feeling she's done this kind of thing a lot before. Yeah,
In the past, whenever I wanted to send a letter to Alosha, I've always gotten Lumina to help. I don't see how else I could find him when he's laying low in the wild. Here, have a bite. Just wait a moment. Traveler, Paimon, you wait here a moment too. I'll go look for the camera. Since Alosha isn't here, let's take a picture with his snowman instead. All right, group photo time. Ritava, could you please do the honors?
Oh, okay. Miss Vodianitsa?
Fine.
Ooh, you really have a knack for this, Ritava. These turned out great.
Well, I've played around with it a little bit on my own, so... Anyway, I'm going back to practice. Miss Prima Donna? Odette? See you later. Bye, Traveler. Bye, little Paimon.
All right, Lumina. This picture's yours to take care of now. Run along and take it to Alosha, okay? All right, we're done. Traveler, Paimon, thanks for keeping me company. Here, these are for you. Consider them a memento. You can wear them yourselves or put them on a snowman. They'll look great either way. Yep, I had extra material anyway, so I just made some more. I always like to have some gifts on hand for when friends are around. Take good care of it, and don't you dare lose it, or else. Or else, you'll have to come find me and beg me to make you a new one. And I'm not easy to track down during showtime, you know. Anyway, enjoy. I should head back and get ready for my next performance. You know what's sad? Even if we buried phonographs inside these snowmen and taught them to sing, they'd never be able to step on stage. With the stage lights glaring down as the audience looks on, they'd melt away before everyone's eyes.
Wow! This town is completely transformed! All that hustling sure has led to a lot of bustling! So many new shops! And so many people, too! Wonder if Vodianitsa and the others are in town. Oh, how would we find them, though? This place isn't exactly small. She looks so happy! This must be one of Alosha's dogs! Oh, that's right! Vodianitsa mentioned that he was getting a few dogs to guard the place, didn't she? Could this be one of them? Is she asking us to follow her? Let's go, Traveler! Fingers crossed she'll take us right to Alosha!
Just stick it on already! No, higher than that! Come on, put that height to good use!
Here is just fine.
Aw, what a waste of such a pretty sticker! No one will see it there. Gimme! Give me a Alosha sticker too. I'll stick them all on together. I need to grab a chair. Chair.
Lumina. Oh, good girl. You managed to wait for the traveler.
You actually brought the traveler here. Clever girl, Lumina. Here, have a treat. Look at you, so much energy. We'll put that to good use in rehearsal later. Hey, why'd she run off? I was being nice to her.
Maybe Lumina doesn't enjoy singing.
Maybe. So, what does she like? Dancing? Swimming? Please tell me it's not hunting.
She likes spending time with friends, in peace and quiet.
Alright then. I guess I just don't know how to make friends with dogs.
That's not the problem. You just don't know how to be quiet.
Yeah, once the furnace starts up, it provides a stable source of heat and energy. The people around here shouldn't have to worry about the cold for the foreseeable future.
Also, I spoke to some merchants I know. They've agreed to open an extra trade route here. So, the people in this town basically won't have to worry about running out of daily necessities anymore.
They won't have to worry about safety either. The bandits and other dangerous elements have been run out of town. I took care of them, mostly to make sure the trains will have safe passage.
Nice! Sounds like everything's sorted. So, what are you up to now?
Holding a ceremony to celebrate the completion of this restaurant.
She means cleaning up.
Then we'll figure out some way of turning this place into a restaurant. I'm guessing that's what Bodianitsa meant.
I mean, come on! How can you not have a restaurant by the train station? Train station food is a major culinary institution.
Train station food. My memory of that culinary institution is having to keep an eye on the train so you don't miss your ride while filling your stomach.
I don't usually eat on trains.
Never too late to start. Come on, live a little. Anyway, the main thing is, I finally got my hands on a copy of 100 train station delicacies, and I cannot let it go to waste. No one ever eats my cooking, so now that I finally have a chance, there's no way I'm passing it up.
Traveler, Paimon, I think maybe...
It's a secret. Once I'm done researching, I'll invite you over to eat. And you have to finish everything on your plate, okay? But first things first, let's lay out the tablecloth. Traveler, Paimon, fancy giving us a hand?
Sure thing! Paimon will, fly up top and clean the roof!
I'll lay out the tablecloth over here.
You already ordered it? I was going to design it myself.
I think that might run the risk of overcomplicating the color palette. Traveler, I need a hand.
And... boop! Another one up! Any of you guys want to give it a try? Odette? Alosha? Traveler Paimon? You won't get the chance to stick stickers wherever you please back in Snezhnograd.
That's never stopped you putting stickers on the back of theater tickets.
Yeah, well, gotta give the lucky audience members a little surprise. You should try it next time.
I wouldn't want to give our lucky audience members a fright.
Fair enough. Anyway, we're pretty much all set. Come on, time for the final ceremony. I think I told them to put the sign next to the carriage. There it is. Let's head out and hang it up. All together now.
What's that supposed to be?
This is me, this is Odette, and this is Alosha. It's my very own artwork. Took me several nights to finish.
Ah, everyone looks so cute!
Tigarin will definitely be happy to see this.
No surprises here.
Should I draw you wearing ballet shoes next time?
Not if it's inside a cooking pot. But if we ever open a shoe shop together, sure.
That should do it. Fancy and beautiful. Just what I was going for.
Come grab a drink, everyone. I just made some.
Wow! What Paimon? You grab a glass too, Traveler.
It actually looks like the real deal. In a few days' time, once we've hired a few more staff members, Restaurant Zoria can officially open for business. For the sake of ceremony, let's give a free meal to the first customer. Unless it's someone I don't like. In which case, the free meal will go to the next person, and we'll keep passing it down the line like that.
Ah, a restaurant. Perfect. Just perfect. There's no way Valeria will find me here. Boss, I'll take 1 pot-braised meat, a bowl of borscht, and a glass of... Huh? Wait, you guys... what?
For free? Let me test him first. Welcome, Mr. Mitya. Before your meal, could you please answer a question of mine? What song did I sing during my performance yesterday?